Welcome back to another video. Never done this before, so this is gonna be something new to me. Be new to you guys as well from me. So today I have two of the same guns, but they're not from the same manufacturers and they're not of the same caliber. And these are the 40 cal. This is the Beretta 96A1. I have a ton of that stuff, so no need for ammo shortages on that with me. And then I have the Taurus PT92 AFD. Both of these are single action, double action. Only difference is the caliber, and this one is the 40 is the slide mounted safety, and the 9mm is the frame mounted safety. So been getting a lot of questions about, do the same gun but in a different caliber work? Me personally, I've only had experiences with this in the Glocks. I haven't had any problems out of those. These Berettas and their clones, I've never experienced any problems. This one's brand new. It may have 2 magazines through it. I'm not sure. This one belongs to my brother. He got this one, and I want to say he paid maybe 4-ish for it. I don't know what the price is going on this. I'll look it up and I'll insert it right now, but I don't know what the price is. This one has the whole grips on it. It looked very well. Feels good. I myself, I don't prefer this myself, but it does feel good. Neither one is fully ambidextrous. They do have pretty much the same, like the irons on it are the same. Only difference I see in top of the slide, well, I am seeing some differences now that I'm looking at it. The slide on the 40, it has a fully adjustable front sight. This one is stationary, but the rear does move for both. And it has, I'm guessing this is a load indicator. It's a little different. It's sitting in the middle. This one is cut out a little more, well, a little less. This one is cut out, feels like a rubber piece there. But they're essentially the same gun. It's just different calibers to it. We're gonna start out with the Taurus. Let it take the lead. So we're gonna do a little bit of accuracy. I have 2 targets here. With the Taurus, I'm gonna aim at the top left, and the Beretta, I'm gonna aim at the bottom left. So we'll give you the Taurus first. So let's go ahead and take the first shots with this. One more thing too. The Taurus, it is only running the CCI Blazer 115 grain. The 40 is running Lawman, and that is 180 grain. And also, I'm gonna run some Winchester 165 grain. You guys know how I feel about Winchester. They're hit and miss sometimes. It's just depending on what kind of ammo you get. But so far, I've had decent luck out of this Winchester 40 Smith & Wesson. I have a couple of mags of this, so let's go ahead and start it off. And we're about 10 yards-ish. Yeah, 10 yards. Load and make ready. It does feel good, very smooth. Now we'll decock it. Pretty smooth decocking it. You know what? I'm forgetting my eyes. Let me go grab those. I am a very huge believer in practicing what you preach. So I always tell you guys, make sure you stay up with your safety. I don't want to see anybody's eyes get ruined from any ricochets, targets coming back, whatever it may be. Safety off, ready to fire. So if you guys don't know the reason why I'm doing that, I'm actually training while I'm doing these videos. So I'm not putting these videos to waste. I'm bringing up my draw and acquiring my sights. This is something I'm always working on all of the time. I'm not just out here wasting ammo. I'm actually training myself. So you guys watching me train in real time. This is what I'm doing. I'm not wasting anything. Everything that I do is a particular precise calculation as far as me and my training. I'm not out here just blazing ammo just for no reason. So that worked pretty well. Lock back, And that's fairly decent accuracy for me doing the draw and shoot. I'm gonna go ahead and run another magazine at the top right, and then I'll take you guys to see the results from that. I don't know how many I shot there, but I do know this is a mixed magazine of some flat nose ammo as well too. And by the way, these are 17 round mags. That is a flush fit, goes right on in. So one problem that I'm seeing with this, it is the Tauruses, they are lacking on some areas as far as the quality and build, but this one doesn't feel like it. It's just some of the ergonomics on it. So the mag release, it's a little hard to get to, and I have bigger hands. It is a little harder to get to. You have to break your grip in order to get to it. I don't know if that's going to be the case with the 40, but with this one, it definitely is. So let's go ahead and start it back up again, and we're ready to go. This is one thing I do like about the frame mounted. You can use that safety as a gas pedal. So it's pretty even on each side. The safety is very even on each side. So a left-hand shooter can definitely get this and use this. But keep in mind, you have to be careful with this thing being a decocker, that you don't decock the gun using so much pressure trying to alleviate that recoil. And I pulled that shot. Think I went high. So let's just keep it. But we're going to do that again. I definitely need to train in double action. So I'm going to keep doing it until I get proficient in it. That one flew left. I had a flower for that, but for the majority of them, a lot of them are going into the same area. It looks like it's a 4-inch, it's like it's a 4-inch spread on this mag. The first mag, maybe like a 3.5. So that was all 11 rounds. So now I'll take you guys down and see what the 9mm did as far as the performance. You guys know that I've always tried to preach that you need to train. I used to be very bad with a pistol, so I'm tightening that up. As I stated before, I am training in real time. This is what you guys are seeing. I'm not wasting this, so none of these actions are going to waste. So here's the results on this. That was the first set. As you can see, that's maybe 1, 2, 3. So it's like a 4-inch spread on it on the first set. This is the second set, and it's shooting a little left. I'm doing that, but it is shooting a little left, and it's about like a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, 6 inches. But that's still very usable in a self-defense situation because that is a self-defense distance. So now I'll take y'all back down, and we'll do the 40 now. So the 40 has 10 round mags on it, but this one has 11 rounds in it. I'm not sure if I put that in there, but it does feel like it's at capacity with this one. It is 11 rounds in this first one and 10 rounds in the next. And we will do the first shot in the decocker mode. So let's see if it's smoother than the Taurus. Feels a little smooth, but not as smooth. This one actually does not flip back to a neutral position whenever I decocked it. It actually just stayed on safety. So I'm prepared for a little more recoil because this is 40 cal. So let's aim for the top target in the decocker mode. But before we do, let's see how that release, the mag release feels, because you do have to break your grip on this. It may be because of the whole grip, but yeah, so you have to break your grip on it to get to that. The slide release, you don't have to break your grip to get to that. It's a little more accessible with your thumb on that, as long as you have larger hands. Here's the first shot. And I went pretty low on that. Oh, that is crispy on that reset. Crispy. The Taurus did not feel like that. That reset is very well. It feels awesome. Like, very good. Short and sweet. But I am shooting a little lower with this one. I'm not dipping. It just may be my trigger, finger placement in it. But now it is doing a little weird grouping. I hit pretty much the same spot, but it is a little low. Same thing. And I'm not holding a tight grip here because I want to see what kind of accuracy I can squeeze out. On the second mag, I will really bear down on it. See if that makes a difference. Ran those very well. Second mag coming up. Now let's see. That mag release works the same. Yes, it's very accessible. Right side, right target at the top. Now we're bearing down hard. Low and left. Same pattern again. But it's going exactly where I'm putting it at. I'm aiming at the bottom of the diamond and it's hitting there. But with the 9, I aimed at the bottom of the diamond and it hit a little high. So it's aiming exactly where I'm putting it at. I'm not going to change because I'm already pointing there and I don't want my point of aim to change to really mess things all the way up. Ran them well. So now let's get a little, we're gonna get a little slow-mo footage of the recoil for each one. So we'll start out with the 40. We'll do 2 shots from that, the center of the target. Well, actually, I need to show you guys the targets first. That way you don't think that I'm cherry picking anything. So let's go and check that out. So that is the target for the 40. The 40 is on the left. I have, one down, well, one to the right and down. Well, yes, one to the right and down. That's the first set. Second magazine, they tightened up a little bit, but I did have one low to the left and then up high left twice. The high left one was the first shot that I shot out of the magazine on the second shot. On the second magazine was the first round that I shot, and that was the result of that. Slow-mo with the 9mm. So the 9mm is up first. We're gonna go from left to right until we wanna hit that bottle. We're gonna see how much power this delivers. We're gonna start out in single action, left to right, and we're going from the top. And we're gonna end off with the bottle. Hopefully, I don't hit that by mistake. Wow. Where'd my water go? That's a skinny bottle. Well, damn. Looks like we're gonna get some more ammo. I have 3 shots left because I'm whiffing with that skinny bottle. So if I get these in 2, I'll drop the last round out of this and put a hollow point in just for that big bottle. Because I definitely want to see what's going to happen to it. And that last bottle did have some dishwashing liquid soap in it. So for that bottle, I'm gonna put a hollow point in. And this is says GFI. So let's see what it does to that bottle. Hopefully I hit it. I mean, I have some more, but I don't want to waste it. Let's see what happens. And I miss it. So it looked like I'm hitting low. So let's get one more. You guys know I don't cherry pick anything. I show you the real. I don't cherry pick anything like a lot of these guys. They want to show you all the good stuff. I don't. I show you my flaws and all. Whatever you get with me is what you get. Some days I look like a professional IPSC shooter, and then other days I look like a total scrub. And today just is one of those days. And it could be that this is not a CZ platform. You guys know I put in work with the CZ platform. Oh, baby. She busted that good. So now I'm gonna leave that last bottle for the 40, and we're gonna see what the 40 looks like. So what happened with the 9, it won't happen with this one. I definitely have some more ammo to use because I don't know if I'm gonna whiff with this or not. From the lights of those targets, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna miss. So let's go ahead and get into it. Yes, sir. Look like I'm better. I'm just that guy with the 40, I see. So let's go ahead and take that bottle out. This is gonna bust very good. And by the way, I am using the Winchester for this. So it is hitting a little hard. It's a heavier bullet. Let's hope I don't get fragged. Ooh, that was a little more destructive. Let's we're gonna get our other camera adjusted. I got a little plate down here. I want to see if I can turn that thing. On the last round, baby, that's what I'm talking about. I'm just better with the 40, I see. I still have 2 more bottles up there. And I got 3 rounds. Let's get our other little camera adjusted. We'll go ahead and try to take those out. I may be getting a little too ahead of myself, but we're gonna do this anyway. Yeah, I got ahead of myself. Oh well, I got one that did a little more dramatic, but these are very good shooting pistols. So I think with a little more time behind these triggers, I can definitely become a little more proficient at either one of them. 40 works well. It does have a little more kick, but it seems to be a little more accurate whenever I'm shooting at something. The 9 on paper with me showed to be a little more accurate. The cheaper gun does stack up to the more higher end gun in this case. These are a sample of 1 of each, but it does stack up. So when people tell you to go out and get high end stuff, you can go do it, but do it for yourself, but also train with it. I've always said that I'm an intermediate shooter, and that's what I am. That's what it shows. I have decent fundamentals, and that does translate over to the paper and my shooting abilities. Rifles, oh yeah, I'm most definitely above average on rifles. But with these pistols, they do work pretty decently. I don't like the safety mounted on the slides. I prefer having it on the frame, that way I can use it as a gas pedal. It helps me mitigate the recoil. But the recoil is not bad on the 40. You can't go wrong with either one. I love the Beretta platform. The 92 platform is out of this world to me. It's right under the CZs. The CZ platform and the Beretta platform works very well for me. I don't know what will work well for someone else. What works for me may not work for you. Only thing I could do is show you the results that I came out with. Everything, to me, I look at it as a scientific thing. Not so much as me being super smart, but it is scientific for me to show the results that I got off of it. You may not get the same thing. But with that being said, I would definitely tell someone to go out and get either, if you can afford either. They're both very good options. If you can find this in 9mm, get it. If you can find it in 40, get it, and just get the ammo. Everyone's not getting the 40. Everyone's saying that they don't want to do it. The only drawback to the 40, it wears down the frame. It wears down the gun because it is a little more pressure to it. The 9mm is going to have a little more longevity to it. The barrel will have an extended life. The barrel, I don't know how far and how long the barrel will run on the 40s, and if it'll be parts breakage. Still very good tools to use. The average person is not going to shoot out these barrels. They're not. The average person may shoot 150 to 150 rounds per year. The most of it's going to be around gatherings. I myself and other 2A advocates that run YouTube channels, we definitely burn through a lot of ammo. So looking at the Taurus, it is definitely a good build quality on it. It is definitely a good build quality. And now that I'm actually looking at this real good, the Taurus has a metal guide rod. The Beretta has a plastic guide rod on it. So that is one upgrade you get with the Taurus. It does have thinner grip, so you can conceal carry it. This one has the hold. It's a little more ergonomic. It feels a little better, but it's going to be a little harder to conceal and a little harder to drop that mag. Both of these, you do have a little issue dropping the magazine because you have to break your grip to get them. This one, you have to break your grip to get to the mag release if your hand is not big enough. This one, it's a little better. If you didn't have the whole grip on it, it'd be a little more accessible to get to. But still, all in all, they're both very, very good pistols. I didn't have any problems out of them. Usually, if you're going to have a problem out of a pistol, it's going to be straight out of the gate most of the time. But I would definitely recommend both of these pistols to anyone that's looking for them and trying to do some research on them. With that being said, guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. But don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe on your way out. Come back and enjoy some more videos with me. Let me know what I can do to implement to bring the channel up to some more standards. I'll see y'all fellas in the next one.